Hey, what's up? Thank you so much for watching this video. Today's October the 20th, and once again, I'm reading the daily devotional by Joyce Myers. It's Closer to God, and the scripture today is Matthew 18:21-22, which reads, "Then Peter came up to him and said, 'Lord, how many times may my brother sin against me and I forgive him and let him go? Up to 7 times?' And then Jesus answered him, 'I tell you, not up to 7 times, but 70 times 7.'" That was Matthew 18:21-22. And the title today is Freely You Have Received, and then Freely You Give. And it reads, "I don't know about you, but I'm glad that God does not put a limitation on how many times He forgives us. Regardless of how many times we fail and fall short, He continues to demonstrate His love for us by forgiving us and welcoming us back time and time again. But isn't it amazing how we are willing to keep receiving forgiveness from God, yet how little we want to forgive others? We freely accept mercy, yet it is surprisingly how rigid, legalistic, and merciless we can be towards others. The bottom line is this: as people who have been forgiven much, it is important we learn to share that same forgiveness with others. We can't live in a close relationship with God while we are harboring bitterness, resentment, and unforgiveness towards another person. These chains will keep us from being spiritually. These chains will keep. I'm sorry, guys. These chains. These are chains that will keep us spiritually bound up and far from God's best for our lives. If there are people who are hurt, if there are people who hurt you, and you are finding it difficult to forgive them, just remember all the things God has forgiven you for. When you look at it that way, forgiveness becomes something much easier to give to others. God's grace helps us to do things easily that would otherwise be hard. And that is today's daily devotional. And I actually really enjoy this one because it's speaking to me. Because I at work, a coworker and I kind of like got into it like last week, and I haven't been harboring bitterness, but I've been very, very petty towards this coworker, and I know God is like telling me to just, be a man and forgive him. Even though I forgave him, but I need to like, not be petty, So, um, so this message speaks to me on a whole nother level, and I hope that it speaks to you as well. Um, extend that forgiveness out to others, just as Jesus has forgiven us, and we can, just be the best example of God's love that we can be. So I hope that this message speaks to you because it spoke to me. So and have a blessed and a prosperous night tonight, an awesome night tonight, D.